Today is October 10th, 2024. It is a Thursday, and I am at the tail end of my day here in my book and media store. Today was good, but not great in the sense of how many people came in. But I'm okay with that because it was a nice balance of getting enough people to come in to take a look at stuff, buy stuff, as well as some new people. Had somebody sign up for the newsletter, as well as a couple of brand new people. So that was good. Sold some of the holiday stuff I have out. I've been putting out all the Halloween stuff I have, which I'm now out of, and some Christmas stuff already, because why not? Sold a bunch of CDs, some other different types of stuff, some DVDs, all kinds of stuff. CDs, DVDs, records, books, kind of sold a little bit of everything today. Probably more CDs than anything, but you never know. I started, lately I've had slow starts to the days, especially Thursday. Thursday used to have about anywhere between, 3 to 6 people that would show up right when I would open, or within the first about, right when I opened at 10 to maybe like 15 minutes after. That's kind of died off for some reason, but that's okay. Be patient, people show up. And so that was a good balance between it being not super busy, but busy enough to where I'm actually selling stuff, getting new customers, and then also being able to work on listing. I was listing, I had 9 items I photographed yesterday. I listed those, and then I listed another maybe like 6, so about 15. CDs mostly, a couple other items. And then I was able to list, as you don't see it here anymore, because now it's in the bathroom, being stored there for now, temporarily. I had those huge lots. I had the Reader's Digest book lot, and then I had the International Collectors Library lot. I went through them. I only found a couple, a total of 4, which you can see down there, that I'm going to sell individually. The rest are going into the lots. So the Reader's Digest lot has, I think it's 18, and then the other one has 36. So more than I thought. I miscounted. When was it? When I counted them last week. And so 36, I'm listing it for over $200. We'll see. There's some people that sold as many as 50 of those in a lot. There was somebody that sold, I think it was like 60 of them for like $500. So they can go for really good money. Also, I threw in the keyword decor because people like to use those kind of books that have really nice spines, decorative spines, vintage decorative spines for decor in their houses, just in their houses, or people like to stage houses or whatever it may be, Airbnb, that kind of thing. So there's other keywords you can use, that might bring in some more eyes that wouldn't necessarily look at search International Collectors Library, but they would search vintage book decor, vintage spines, whatever, that kind of stuff. And hopefully that'll help me sell it quicker. So I still have these to go. I was just about to start photographing those. But, when I'm in the store and it's slow, I am always working on either sorting through new inventory or inventory that's been sitting around that I haven't gotten around to yet. Like as you can see now, very exciting. I'm down to just 1 box of the CDs from this 5 Gaylord, so I'm very close to that, finishing that. I actually have this stack here that I still have to sort before I get into that last box, final box. But when I'm in here, I like to either sort through inventory or list inventory that I've either already photographed or is sitting there and needs to be photographed. So I already photographed some items, like I said earlier in the video, so I wanted to get to that because it's more important that I list those than go through other inventory. I mean, they're already photographed, they're already on my computer, the photographs, so all I have to do is just sit there and list them, and they're live now, and we'll see what sells. But if they're not listed, they're not going to sell, period. Whether you haven't even gotten to creating a listing, whether you've created a listing and it's sitting in your drafts, just have them go live. And when it's between sorting new stuff or listing stuff that you already have photos of, what I prefer to just list it. So now I'm in a position where I'm going to keep listing. I'm going to keep listing through all of the book lots. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and that's 16. I think that's it. Yeah. So 16 book lots that I will be hopefully finishing tomorrow. These are much smaller book lots. They don't require as much. You don't have to go through them in terms of like I did with the other big lots. In terms of pulling stuff out individually, I've already done that. So these will be quicker. I should be able to finish these hopefully within a few hours. We'll see. If it's busy tomorrow, I won't be able to be as quick. But if it's slower, on the slower side, I'll get through them. Ideally, I open at 10. Maybe a little after lunch, I'll be done with them. And then the plan is to attack this stack here. And also I'll get rid of these on the floor because I have a lot of space in some of these boxes that I'm going to store the lots in, the book lots in. And a lot of these are really good lots, so I'm hoping that they'll sell pretty quickly. Ideally, I'd sell some, by Monday. I'd be shipping some of them out because there are some really good stuff in here. So based on what I saw, but yeah, that's the idea. Is if there's nothing to list, i.e., it's not already photographed, I'm going to go through these because they're taking up too much space, and most of them are pretty good lots. So I want to list them instead of taking photographs and listing them next week. I'll just photograph them today here at this table, and list them all tomorrow. So that'll be even more, more quality items in my store over the weekend when it's the busiest, when I get the most sales, and see how many of these I sell. Hopefully, a lot of them. And yeah, like I said, then I'll be diving into this CD stack, which I haven't gone through. All the other CDs that are stacked around it are all already gone through and organized. And so once I finish that, so ideally tomorrow, I would I would have listed all of the book lots, put them away, freed up the space, gone through those CDs, sorted them out, put them with the rest of these, and then started on that box down there. Incidentally, these two boxes are loose. One loose DVD, or both loose DVD lots. One of them's movies, one of them's TV shows. So those will sell shortly. I think on Sunday they're due to be done, and so those will be gone. And then I'll go through these. So I'll start that tomorrow. Those CDs. I probably won't finish those tomorrow, so I'll go into Saturday with those. That's the plan, to finish them on Saturday, because I am leaving at 2:00 on Saturday. I have someone working here for the last 3 hours, but ideally I can finish those Saturday. I should be able to. And then I am to the point that I've been talking about for months now, which is being done with all of those CDs, and finally being able to start going through like those stacks of CDs, figuring out, is it worth it to sell the lots? Is it not? Did I not get enough together? Did I price them out? All that kind of stuff. And that'll also enable me to go through the boxes and crates that I have of existing CD lots and see if there's anything in there that doesn't make sense to keep on eBay. Maybe something in there I feel that I can just, free up the space and not bother. Or have other CDs that I can put with them, that kind of thing. But that's what I'm going to do once I finish those, that last box of CDs, which will be a celebratory moment, even though it won't feel like it because I have so much more of these to go through. But I'll start that process on the table first. As you can see, precarious stacks. So the first will be on the table. I will go through all of those CDs as well as those DVDs and free up, then I'll be able to actually see my, I always forget what it's called, the Elm USA disc cleaner, Eco Pro 2, my Eco Pro 2, because I'm going to free up all this and I can just, use that, access it much easier and not have so much clutter on the table. And then I'll slowly start going through all the CDs on the floor here, which are all due for either being listed on eBay, or I'm just going to pull the discs because there's not enough CDs for it to be worth it. But I've been collecting them, since I started going through all those CDs, CD Gaylords, and then these are going to be good. These Scholastic CDs, I've sold lots. I've sold individual lots of these before, and they can sell pretty well quickly as well. And then I've got some more stuff over here. It's all sealed. So anyway, I'll slowly start freeing up space, and that will be exciting. That'll be like celebration time. And then I've got these stacks over here to deal with, and then I've got more in the bathroom. So that's where I'm headed. But starting tomorrow, book lots, and then starting to get through all the CDs that are left. So make sure that you list your items on eBay as soon as possible. Once you get them, you know, everyone sources differently. Maybe you source every day, you know, source in the morning, have lunch, and then list the items that you found. That's ideal, right? Or maybe you source all day and then list all day the next day, whatever it is, but don't have those items sitting around. List them right away. Don't think, oh my God, I only have 20 items from today, nothing else. I better go get more, instead of, you know, listing those. Make sure that you're listing them. I would ideally list the items you get the same week that you get them, right? If you're going to thrift stores, you're going to garage sales on the weekend, whatever it is, then Monday you list those, depending on your schedule, depending on your life, whatever, you know, everyone's different, but definitely list them right away, because it's just sitting there. No one's going to know about them. No one's going to buy them. All right, guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you next video. Take care.